are you picking? Vote now for your top play of Season 4. The winner will net 100,000 VC and the chance at 1 million VC for top play of the year. As Season 5 picks up speed, send us your highlights with your gamer tag and the hashtag 2KTVWOW. You might be on the next edition of Top Plays. See ya!
One of the best parts about All-Star Weekend is the ability and opportunity to connect with the 2K community.
It gives NBA players a chance to connect with fans, and we also connected with some NBA 2K fans.
That's right, but personally, my favorite moment of the entire weekend, we got to make one dream come true for one very special 2K fan.
It's crazy. I'm still shaking.
We'll have that coming up for you next episode.
Until then.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The biggest stars have aligned on the biggest night in basketball. This series has gone down to the wire. The air is thick with excitement and anticipation. Welcome, everyone, to NBA Finals Game 7. Winner take all. A season of joy and pain will end here tonight. And thank you for making us part of your night on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Washington Wizards. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Winner take all. A season of joy and pain will end here tonight. And thank you for making us part of your night on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Washington Wizards. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. And now Washington's starting group. Walker Kessler is out there with Dunleavy. Then it's Keyshawn George. Then there's Barrett. And it's Johnson in at the 2. And for Los Angeles, Russell is out there with Edey. And it's Rain Man. Then there's Dick. And it's Doncic in at the point. Taking a look at Washington. What an incredible run through this postseason. The question now is, do they have enough to finish the job?
Well, that's what tens of millions of people around the world are tuning in to see. Game 7s make legends. The question is, who will step up tonight?
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
They get it again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside, draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so Doncic will bring it up for L.A. Pass to Rain Man. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Dunleavy up top. He's guarded by Russell. Clock at 6. Johnson from outside. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Johnson outside. Takes the 3. Kept alive by Washington. Goes back up. He lays it in.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Down low, Rain Man, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Barry. Guarded by Doncic. Pass to Dunleavy. Now Johnson. Beyond the arc. Johnson missing again.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
The three for Doncic. Cans it from downtown.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside, George. Here's Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Ball's knocked loose. It's Dick on the wing. Pass to Rain Man. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And he drops in the layup off the glass. That's 10 points for Rain Man.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Some changes for the Lakers. Williams is checked in for Zach Edey. Irving comes in for Russell. And it's Miles Bridges in for Dick. Pass to Barry. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. No good on the three.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Rain Man with the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. Bridges with the steal. And good that time.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Wizards trail by 11. Here's Barry. Still yet to score. Cantanella. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Lakers leading by 9. Williams gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Just 5 to shoot. From about 19 feet, that shot is off. Drives to the hoop. Rain Man with the bucket. Rain Man's got 14.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So on the floor for Washington, And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, Rain Man in their last game against Washington was a man on a mission. He scored 28 points and he was very efficient with his shooting, with a solid percentage in both field goals and free throws. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Great stuff, Allie. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And so it's Washington with it after the basket by the Lakers. Here's LaRavia, defended by George. And it's good, 2 points. 16 points for Rain Man.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Outside for George. Gets to the corner and buries it. George has got his second basket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Grady Dick comes in for Rain Man. And the Wizards making a change here. Here's Dick. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Lakers lead by 19.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
In the corner, George with it. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 7 points.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Here's Dick. From 12 feet out, again, Los Angeles.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
No one covering. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And that one's good. LaRavia
took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Wizards trail by 17. On the wing, Johnson. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Looking more confident offensively. I think he's starting to find a groove.
So it's Los Angeles holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Doncic out there with Rain Man. Then it's Russell. Then it's Zach Edey. And it's Dick in at the 3 spot. That's J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half. Lakers leading by 22. Now Doncic, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Trey Johnson.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes the first but misses the second. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Yes, that goes in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now, here's Johnson. 7 points in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That is his first foul of the game. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trey Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. He's made one and missed one so far in the game. Doncic, no good on the free throw. Wizards shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. That one goes in. Barry's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Barry, following the bucket by the Lakers. It's good.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And Edey has it in the corner. Rain Man passes to Dick. Lakers passing it around. From 8, Rain Man, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Barry the pass to Johnson. A shot by George, wide open. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. George has got 10 points in the game.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Zach Edey. Irving comes in for Russell. And it's Miles Bridges in for Grady Dick. from downtown. Rebound by Williams.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Took him no time at all on that one. Barry's got 9 points in the quarter.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And Washington has possession. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Drills it from outside.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting. As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
And it's sent back by Irving. To the inside, here's Williams. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Williams has got his second basket of the game. Washington's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Pass to Barry. Here's Watkins. And again, Washington with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Good work there as it goes.
Boy, they have finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Los Angeles leading by 18. Doncic bounce pass. Williams passes to Raymond. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Washington's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Shot's good from Barry. Barry's got 11 points in the quarter.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
With 2 seconds left, that one misses. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor. The scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Taking a look at the Wizards. George is out there with Dunleavy. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Watkins in at the point guard position.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Great open look there. And it's 13 points for George.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Six on the shot clock. Driving the lane, the 3 from George. And again, Washington with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Watkins, guarded by Doncic, fires the three, and that one's good. George has got 12 points here in the second half.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
He takes it in, uses the glass that time, and it's good. And the Lakers lead by 19.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pass to Kessler. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Lakers making a change here. Dick's checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Johnson's checked in. And here's George for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got 22.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
It's rebounded by Doncic. Lakers leading by 16. Rain Man passes to Russell. Here's Rain Man. He's guarded by Johnson. Rain Man, good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Rain Man's got 6 here in this quarter.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Pass to Dunleavy. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. George passes to Johnson. Here's Watkins. Another one falls for Washington. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Rain Man. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 30 points for Rain Man.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 18. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. It's time now to present our player of the game, Rain Man.
You know, from the jump, he was on a mission. You could see it. It was clear. Going after hoops, no matter what the defense tried, they had a tough time stopping him. I think he could have predicted early on we'd be talking about him right here and right now. That's how good he's been.
His performance tonight will be mentioned in the first line of his biography. Game 7 NBA Finals, and he seals his MVP status with a fantastic game. How proud he must be. Here's Barry. Pass to Barry. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Hits it from three-point range.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Lakers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
They're going to close out a remarkable and dramatic NBA Finals with a tremendous win here in Game 7.
And while the series itself was dramatic, they didn't want any drama here in Game 7. They wanted to seal the win well before the final whistle. And boy, did they do it. A clutch performance on the biggest stage in basketball. Just a fantastic way to clinch that NBA championship.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Rain Man.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Jake LaRavia is checked in for Dick. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Johnson against Brown. Off target with his three. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Rain Man passes to Bridges. To the paint. Here's Rain Man. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And that's it, folks. The Los Angeles Lakers have won it all. Wow.
Well, they did it. And as they celebrate, you can just see the relief, the exhilaration that comes with winning it all.
And Clark, you have to hand it to the entire organization. They work together to get right here.
And guys, what a reward for the fan base. I mean, I know one thing. They're going to enjoy this memory for a long, long time.
And we have enjoyed our time with you folks all season long. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Have a wonderful summer.